First on the comments last night, was the president aware in the moment, as soon as he had made those comments, that they could potentially be misconstrued and be problematic, or was it only after conversations with aides?
I'm not going to get into a process. I think what's important is the president put out a statement and wanted to make sure that he clarified himself, clarified what he meant here, and this is something that he wanted to do, and that's what you saw from this president last night. And I think that's important to note. I would also say, and I said this already and I'll say it again, from day one, this president has always said that he will be president for all Americans. It doesn't matter if you voted for him or not, and that continues to be the case. He was making a particular point, a specific point about a comedian and the hateful rhetoric that was heard by all of us on Sunday, but I'm not going to get into the back and forth. I think what's important to note is that the president himself wanted to clarify this.
There have been a few times when the president has spoken off the cuff and appeared to be off message or had comments that have needed to be walked back or cleaned up. And I'm wondering, going into this final very high stakes stretch of the election, if there's going to be any changes to preparation or format for any of the final events that he's going to be participating in.
The president looks forward to being out there talking to the American people. You heard me talk about yesterday and how important that was, $3 billion in port infrastructure funding that's going to make a difference in 27 states. 11 of them are red states. This is what the president cares about, to deliver for all Americans. And so that was an event, that was a great event. We talked about the $147 million he talked about this, that's going to go to the port. And not just like dealing with infrastructure, but also creating good paying jobs, thousands of good paying jobs. And so the president's going to continue to do that. I don't have any changes to speak to from here. And you saw the president in Pittsburgh just this past weekend as well. And this is more of a campaign. That was a campaign stop, so I'm going to be really mindful, but you saw him talking to laborers and union members. And they were thrilled to see him and very thankful for the work that he's done on behalf of union workers over the past 3+ years. And so that's what you're going to continue to see from the president. It doesn't matter if it's because of the election is a couple of days away. This is what he's going to go do in the next 3 months. And I think the president enjoys being out there, and nothing is going to stop him from doing that.